party people. So a game I've been playing in my off time, Timberborn, just went into 1.0 launch today. Added a bunch of cool stuff like automation and a bunch of other, um, typical 1.0 launch stuff. Um, so I'm very excited. And most importantly, achievements have finally come to the game, which is very exciting for me. Is the absolute achievement addict that I am. So I figured, since I only got a little bit of time this afternoon, I'd squeeze in a Timberborn stream, just some casual beaver building. I'm gonna throw this up first, just in case Timberborn's got a trailer or something now at the beginning. I still love the Ranger window. It's just called Bear. Yeah, this is on the earlier side for me, but I'm off today. Oh, there is a trailer. Come on, find it, Streamlabs, find it. Oh my God, Streamlabs. But yeah, I'm off today, and I figured I'd squeeze in a shorter stream this afternoon, since I don't have time for. There we go. Since I don't have time for a Harry Potter playthrough, squeeze in a more casual, fun time stream. Some city building with beavers. Now, what's funny is when I could have sworn when they released the 1.0 trailer and I watched it, it had a voiceover. And it looks like they've removed it for the game launch. Or at least for in-game, I guess. Because the animation is identical. They haven't, nothing new is added. He's gonna go find he's gonna go find hope. He's gonna find hope. There it is. Yeah, that's definitely on me. My schedule is all over the place still. I really need to get a more consistent streaming schedule. Yeah, I'm glad that you could finally catch me live as well. But yeah, that's definitely on me. So I'm gonna start a new game. I'm not gonna load in any of my existing cities since they've added a ton of new stuff. I mean, we got new maps, the automation stuff, new interactive map objects. That's exciting. I didn't read the patch notes. I wanted to go into this mostly blind. Hello, Corgi Girl. I wanted to go into this mostly blind. That way I could just kind of almost treat it like the game was fresh again for me. Um, Spiral Stairs Gate. Man, I'm super excited. So we're probably going to try out one of the new maps. So there's two factions this game. Why is there like no menu music? Do I have audio turned off for some reason? It's just oddly quiet. Oh, yeah, my volume is turned all the way down. There we go. That is much better. I was like disturbingly quiet. Yeah, my artist is pretty incredible. All of the emotes are a tribute to her or the photographer, who I don't have a way to attribute, unfortunately. I think I can't remember that one. Corgi Girl might have taken, but yeah, all the a lot of the emotes are are really really good, and we have a bunch in the pipe too, that we need to get done as well. That we just haven't gotten around to. There we go. I hate that this chat window is always small. There we go. I need to take this at a full screen so the way the audio stops turning off on me as well. Nope, don't like that. Do you seriously not have a... Okay, no, we're staying full screen. You're welcome. I figured to give you access to some of the more fun emotes. Although I really got to go through and update them now that I've branded my stream with like glasses and things like that. A lot of those emotes are there from the very beginning still. So I really need to go through and update some stuff. Cool. So we have two factions. I'm definitely going to play as Folktales because they're my favorite. They're easygoing but hardworking. Folktales are expert farmers. They respect nature and it rewards them with plentiful bounties. Their motto: comfort, food, and sturdy wood. And then Iron Teeth, who I have trouble playing with. I don't know. Their builds are just different. I haven't played enough, is to be fair. Iron Teeth defectors of the traditional timber ways. They mastered iron and science to build advanced machinery. They achieved progress through ingenuity, efficiency, and disregard for the environment. Their motto: work hard, work hard. But no, Timberborn. The main reason the difference I like between the two is their mode of transportation. The Folktales get zip lines, which are much easier to install than although the Irontail move quicker through their tunnels are harder to account for when building a city. Whereas the zip lines just kind of fit in naturally. Why are these labeled unconventional? This didn't used to be labeled unconventional. Wow, that wouldn't be... That's a lot of engineering to do that map. You only have the one aquifer in the very beginning. That's rough. What did it say? Because not all the new maps surely are the unconventional. I'm trying to see if any of these stick out to me as new. I might just go back and see what the patch note said. I think Oasis was new. Yeah, Spillage was new. Yeah, that one's super tiny, a 50 by 50 map. That one's... Yeah, Oasis I feel like would be really tough. This one kind of seems fun. Yep, don't need a tutorial. Normal conditions are fine. I feel like there should be game audio right now. I don't like that I can hear my own thoughts. I love that I got the achievement for unlocking the Iron Teeth faction already. Yeah, there is now. I don't know why there wasn't there on that loading screen for a second. Oh, I already used that one. Another one. I'm gonna start getting more ridiculous. Good morning. Beaverton upon Damford. Give it one of those real British sounding city names. Alright, immediately pause, take a look around, see what we got going on. Well, at least there's a couple of other freshwater spots on this map. That makes it easier to expand out without having to get creative with taking water from the one spot. Water seep. A source of water with limited pressure. That's new. Unstable core. An old device that will inevitably explode. It's currently dormant, and when that blows, it's gonna poison. It's gonna pour poison water all. I wonder if these explode on their own, or if there's something I can set off and just to open up free dam ways to go other places. So those are some of the new map interactables then. Is there a way to have the music running constantly? Just... No, there we go. Take that off. Okay. Just keeps going quiet on me. Man, so there's a bunch of these bombs around. Or, I'm sorry, unstable cores. And then here's the new automation panel. Oh my god, there's going to be so much we can do with this. Also, cool map. I like how many channels are already built into this map. Some of the others you got to go really digging to get it set up properly. All right, let's. Oh, these are new. What is this? Thorns, an impenetrable obstacle that also blocks irrigation and contamination. It's difficult to demolish and can injure those who attempt it. High chance of injury when demolishing these. Oh, that's an annoying new obstacle. Hey, a natural bridge. These are also new. And we are super limited on trees right off the rip, though. Okay. Well. Let's get some basics going. Let's get food up. Let's get wood going. I gotta mark all these for cutting. I wonder if it's almost not even worth trying to get through these because of the injuries, unless they changed the bed no longer requiring. Nah, it still takes planks. All right, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it in a second. Let's get some farming. No, we need water first. And we'll throw down a farmhouse. Get some carrots going. You can have all this back here. Feels like more than enough to get started. Yes, it almost feels like Elwyn Forest-esque level of music. Very relaxing. Funny enough, I haven't played this game much with sound because I'm normally watching stuff when I play this. So a lot of the audio is going to be new for me. They updated the water texture graphics as well. Look at that water. Alright, we need to do... we need science first because I'm going to need a forester ASAP. The lack of trees is really going to hurt us. Because I didn't see any stairs or anything out of this little hole we're in. No. And there's not even a next set of close trees anyway. Yeah, we're going to have to grow our way out of here. They're all going to sleep on the ground because it's nighttime and nothing's built. And I'm not wasting the trees for houses yet. Foresters still require planks. Yes. So we need to get our wood production, at least one plank. Oh, that's nice. It now tells you what causes injury. I always wondered what used to cause things of random injuries. And it's the shops. It's nice that it's labeled and tells you now. Alright, so we'll do industry over here. Pop down our power wheel. Go to the farmland. Boom. Trying to see if there's any other UI changes they've made in the 1.0 launch. They moved the, this used to be down here where the alerts are. Beavers for jobs, so I need to prioritize this because we need to get a forester up ASAP. We only need 30 research, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I've definitely played this way too much. Oh, I could definitely go for a pub sub right now. Classic chicken tendy with the chipotle gourmets. That sounds delicious. It's the best part of waking up, pub sub. Yeah, I woke up kind of nibbly today. I don't know if I would have described myself as hungry, but I'm definitely hungry now. Yeah, we just do not have much left as far as wood goes, because these are only 2 logs each. Pine trees are not worth very much. Tell her to watch her calm down over there? Oh, that's interesting. The water things are hidden in this one. They're they're like way down tunnels. This is such an interesting map. Normally the little water aquifers are much more accessible. This is going to make irrigation really interesting, actually. I don't see the correction needed. You wanted her to watch herself calm down. Made sense to me. Okay, now we can. Oh, good. There's already a worker over there. Oh, the children grew up. We now have enough workers to cover everything. Thank God. 'Cause you're heavy, and I shouldn't have been carrying you in the first place, and we were drunk. Oh, we are already running low on food. Alright, let's get the forester up, please, and thank you. Alright, then we're going to do part birch, and then the rest is going to be oak. And this will be our wood economy for now. Yeah, I also hate phone typing. Phones don't respond to my fingers well. Alright, and as soon as the forester's done, then we'll finally build some houses. One more plank. Alright, perfect. Let's build some housing. Now, I can't afford stairs yet, research-wise, so we'll worry about those in a minute. Yep, that is. I do. I do button mash. That is why I played Hunter and WoW. So it didn't matter if I fat fingered stuff. Always let my pet do all the work. All right, let's plop some food storage back here. Water, berries, and carrots. Perfect. You'd love WoW now? Every class is 3 ability. What? That sounds awful. Congratulations, Beavers. You are homeless no more. I like the one that has a hat on. literally has a built-in macro now that you press once and it does your whole rotation in order. What? Alright, hold up now. When you said 3 abilities, that made it sound like they took a bunch of stuff out. But now you're saying it just has an easy button that I press and it plays all my abilities in the correct order. Now we're kind of talking more my language, because that, to be honest, that doesn't sound any different than people using Healbot to me. For me, I don't care about the story. I'm so far gone from where the WoW story is now. Like, I just don't care. And it's been this same antagonist for like 3 expansions out. And it's like, I don't care. I don't care. Oh, that's right. They did kill add-ons. I vaguely recall reading about that now. And it's crazy how far WoW has fallen. Yeah, which I mean, how can you raid without deadly boss mods? Yeah, I do remember you saying they stopped battle pets. What up, Cumin? We're bitching about WoW and its sad state of what it is now. You know, Loktar, Ogar, and all that. BRB resubbing, we've been talking about it too long. I don't know, man. Them taking out battle pets is a huge deal, man. Like, I remember when they put that in, I literally spent the first, I don't know, week, 2 weeks of that expansion just running around playing battle pets, not even doing stuff. What's a Zug job? If you have to ask, it's not for you. Nice new well-being scores. Popping achievements. It's still there. They just aren't adding any more ever again. Right, like so it's like, you know, Inscription and all the other game mechanics that were once a part of the core game and now just left behind. Man, that's so sad. Alright, I think stairs are... Oh, there's new... Oh, there's the spiral stairs. That's fancy. But I like that because it's a cool direction change. Yeah, I like that a lot. But, yeah, 70 research points for the standard stairs. Nah, man. The original WoW was about letting me play fucking Peggle on a 6-hour flight path to Stranglethorn Vale. If I'm gonna go back and play an old SimCity, I'm playing the one for the SNES. Alright, we can speed this up till we get some more beavers. Everybody's trying to play it slow to just let it, like, sit, but there's just not a lot going on. Yeah, man, it's just sad how far WoW has fallen. And it's not that they're not putting out new ideas that aren't good. Like when I played last, going to the Goblin City and building like the Goblin car and being able to like drift around and just, I don't know, the fuckery that you could have with that vehicle, I guess. Like that was a cool idea. That was fun. I wish there was more customization so not everyone looked the same when they're rolling around, but you know, is what it is. This has gotten less obnoxious. This used to pop up so much bigger every time your score would go up. They made that much more toned down. All right, let's put in some large storage over here. Wood, planks. So this could be a freshwater resource now because of this. It's got limited pressure, but are all the maps reworked with the things being like out of sight? Because how do I get... Oh my god. Am I going to have to like tunnel to get to this bad water source? How am I supposed to cap it? I don't even know where that's originally coming from. Hearthstone? Yeah, no thanks. WoW died with Varian? I agree. That is the last WoW cinematic to make me feel anything. So confused as to where this bad water source is now. And how I'm supposed to get to it to cap these. So just like one on the map and it's just piped to all of these different outlets? Does that mean I could just build over like a lid basically and it'll stop all this bullshit? Yeah, I don't see any water sources. They're all underground in this map. Oh my god. What a cool map design. Whatever happened to the handsome priest boy who casted the massive holy nova? Not that I'm assigned to. Didn't he went all emo for a long while with the jailer storyline. His character got real dark and boring for a bit, in my opinion. I do love the new water graphics. This is gorgeous. Ending in the ballpark cinematic. Are you talking about the opening cinematic for BFA? When they turned What's-Her-Face into the most powerful person ever, apparently? Sylvanas, when they made her, like, OP for no reason? Yeah, I don't know which cinematic you're trying to say, man. Just link it to me in Discord and I'll pull it up. Yeah, so you're talking about, yeah, the opening cinematic when she goes to kill everyone and then he picks them all back up. I mean, it was a cool cinematic, but it didn't make me feel anything. Varian dying, on the other hand, that was a big. I mean, because even him coming back, like I read the comic leading up to him being reintroduced into the game with his whole backstory of him fighting in the arenas and everything. Like I was super into him, super into Varian. Like one of the coolest WoW characters, in my opinion. Like very very cool character. Okay, I see what you're saying now. But yeah, that it was cool, but it definitely didn't make me feel anything like Anduin, like Varian's death did, or even like the chills I got from when they first revealed Arthas, like seeing the Lich King in 3D and rezzing a dragon and knowing what was to come. Like I don't know, man. He has a gentle kindness in his face as it was sun kissed and the rain drops gracing his cheeks. That was just peak of Anduin being cool. That was peak of Anduin being cool because that whole expansion with the jailer storyline and all that, and then making him like kind of dark and emo and stuff, like it just you gotta let the character like have more than just one moment of badassery and then months upon months upon months upon months of just emo like festering like I don't know, man. Just it would eh, wasn't my favorite writing, that's for sure. Not the worst writing WoW has had, but it wasn't great. For me, writing wise, nothing will peak uh, Wrath of the Lich King. And yes, literally, what did they do to my boy? Even though I enjoyed a lot of the writing in the expansions that came post Lich King, Lich King is still peak writing for me for a while. Like that's top. Oh, it's like underneath. Interesting. It's like, why won't it let me build a tree there? Yeah, I don't understand even the logic of how Sylvanas of all people becomes super powerful like she did. Like her just being a laughably like overly powered. Oh, we need to get dams. We're not gonna get them up in time. Fuck. Like laughably overpowered joke. Yeah. It the. Uh, yeah, it was just poor writing, man. It was just poor writing. Why put the spotlight on her and then make her incompetent on every front? Literally, like that's one of the things that really like at least when you had other all powerful bosses and stuff and they were reasons why they weren't they didn't have their hand in literally everything and it wasn't due to incompetence. Like she's she's Sylvanas not a night elf, she's a high elf, sir. How dare you? I think for that they were just trying to go for dramatic. They just wanted some big dramatic oh my god moment. I do love the new water texture. It is gorgeous. Yeah, we're not going to get these dams done in time before the drought comes. We need more water storage to ASAP. She was the Lady Admiral from the new Star Wars that refused to tell the others your plans to ask her help. Oh my god, that movie is literally what killed my Star Wars fandom. Like I didn't watch the ninth movie or a lot of other Star Wars stuff because of how bad the eighth Star Wars movie was. It literally killed all momentum of any hope for good Star Wars. Like it was just so bad. It was so bad for so many reasons. I mean, them going into the new trilogy without a plan for all three movies is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. From New Hope to No, yeah, that is
Okay.
that is quite the ironic circle for Star Wars. Couldn't have told me in 2007 Star Wars and WoW would be gutter trash in the future. I I knew for WoW the only thing that ever was going to kill WoW was WoW itself. Yeah, because Marvel still has great writing. Did you watch Wonder Man? Wonder Man is incredible, incredible. No, Marvel is not just as bad. Both of you are wrong, and you should feel bad for your wrong opinions. They have more plans than what they did with Star Wars. I'll give you that they didn't have good plans post Endgame. Up to Endgame, though, I would say their roadmap was pretty solidly laid out. Again, Wonder Man was incredible. It it even is really meta about how people are suffering like superhero fatigue and stuff. It's a great movie. Great show, great show, incredible writing. Yeah, they have a roadmap now. I'm just saying immediately following Endgame, they did not. Uh, is it the behind the masking? Is that a reference to Doctor Doom? Because if it's a Doctor Doom reference, there's a lot more questions there with the casting than anything. Everything, the way they did his powers, the relationship between him and Trevor, like all of it is so well done. I don't know who Kathleen Kennedy is. Now, isn't this interesting? I panicked about not having the dam up in time, and for good reason. I mean, we are really low on water and shit, but this did not go totally unirrigated because of the way this map holds the water. It's a self-holding reservoir that I didn't have to worry about. I mean, I still got to get the dam up ASAP, but we're still able to have food and stuff. Not that this first drought's lasting very long anyway. Finished season 1 of Ted Lasso? Yeah, Ted Lasso's incredible. I have that believe sign up on my wall. Like, it looks almost identical. What? Awesome Marvel is... Isn't that Feige? Isn't Feige in charge of Marvel? Survive your first drought. Smell water in the morning. We did it. Because Feige's even who they talk about at the end of She-Hulk being in charge of all the main story and plots and for stuff. Feige's literally called out at the end of She-Hulk. No. You tell me what Marvel project was bad, and then I'll sit here and defend it. Okay, yeah, Star Wars was bad. But she had nothing to do with Marvel. Can't ask that. I don't really care for any of the Marvel stuff. Well, it sounds like it's not really. Sound like it's not for you then, huh, pal? Because while there are low points to Marvel, I would not call anything bad. I would still say the older stuff like Iron Man 3, Thor 2 are far worse than anything more recent. Hell, even Thor 1 is a rough ride. With what Chris Hemsworth being extra blonde, like obnoxiously blonde. Gonna disagree there, pal. Wait till you see what kind of numbers Avengers Doomsday does. Oh, that's why wood production slowed. I didn't put any teeth grinders down. I'm gonna move all this stuff eventually. We need to get one of these up ASAP. Cap, World War, Hulk. What? All right. I'm assuming you're talking about the most recent Captain America movie. Was very good. It's okay. You're allowed to wallow in mud. I consume slop too. I would say I do have my fair share of slop. I would not put Marvel in that slop category. No. I would argue post Endgame they only got more comic accurate in a lot of ways. Alright, good. Wood production is fixed. God, these oak trees aren't even halfway yet. I'm more than happy to defend it, though. Oh, there was a crap. I keep forgetting to watch. I guess there's a Green Lantern. There's a Lantern series trailer out, like a full teaser trailer for it now. I need to watch that. Super excited to finally see my favorite Lantern on screen. Did they change how many this takes, or are we just that? Yeah, we're just that slow. Our wood economy is just not great. I should have probably built more birch to the oak, but as soon as these oak trees start growing in, it'll pay off. Build a dam. I guess that counts. Just one dam piece counts as a dam for the achievement. Alright, I guess we have plenty of research points. We can start thinking about where we want to expand from out of here. I'm going to get up and switch to PC. Hey, then I can finally understand your typing. I just see what's going to happen. If these cores go off on their own, all this poison's going to pour right into here. I need to dam this up ASAP. I don't know how soon those are going to go off. So it looks like I just need to get it to this height. Is that 3 up from this? Yeah, so I basically just need to fill this entirely up. Okay. Well, now we know our first set of goals here. Let's get some stairs. Yeah, because if those open up, I will not have a way to recover in time before I run out of food and water. Because that will literally poison everything here and prevent anything from growing. They changed the way these look. They used to just be kind of plain paneled on the side. There we go. That's our next big project. I can't read. That is true. Past third grade level? No, worse. I'm a Florida high school dropout. The last school grade I completed was ninth grade. So just remember, when you argue with me, you are arguing with a Florida high school freshman graduate level education. Our word economy is killing us. All right, let's just plop down some extra trees for the time being, and then we can always remove these later. At least till some of these oak trees start coming in. Is it only the farmers that get the hats? Yes. %60 on 30 days. So what does that work out to be? 18 days we're in. So another 12 days to go. Yeah, we'll probably just build vertically on these houses and food storage as well. Especially now with those turn stairs. That'll be fun once we have those unlocked. God, how are you guys still not done with these? This is one of the most wood-starved maps I think I've ever started on. Yeah, I'm just going to try and seal up one of these holes and then see what happens, I guess. Hi, Tam. Hi, buddy. Hi, pal. Yeah, hello. Hello. Hi. What's up, pal? Hmm? You're not here to help with the beavers? No, you're just gonna keep trying to eat my hand? Okay. Oh boy. I know. Right now it's all about the dog petting time that you guys can't see because it's not on camera. Yeah, I know. And we're still waiting on the dam project to finish. So, it's my fault for being in a tree-starved economy. This is 100% on me. And to be fair, I thought we'd be mid-Marvel debate by now. Well, we're finally almost done with the dam, and then they can start their major project. I'm telling you, as soon as these oak trees start coming in, we're money. Like we'll never have to worry about wood the rest of the game. Hey, little boy. It's just the oak trees take 30 days to grow, whereas the birch trees only take what 7 days or 3 days or something. 7 days.
Hey, cute boy.
Oh, hello. Oh, there he is. Hi, pal. He does not have Down syndrome. He's deaf.
Let me guess. Keyword.
No, it's tall Kyle. He's my greeter at work. He's the one that's always so excited to see people, unlike my little grumpy security guard.
You're not helping your case
I like that no one can see you at all because of where you're sitting, Tam. Like you are the most inconvenient. Oh, and we're at the extent of my camera cable, so this is the best we got. He does lick windows. He is a window licker. That is not inaccurate. But then again, I don't know what dog isn't.
He's a double low. He's very special.
As he whacks his head into the desk. I mean, to be fair, he is the product of a double marl, so he is not the brightest tool in the shed. Although he is still pretty smart. He just has his moments. Do you think my computer could even support running a second cam? That's, to be honest, that's the next big hardware I need to invest in is a new PC, because E33 really did push my rig to the limit. Oh, blank tree spot. Boom. I just can't wait for get all 3 dogs on camera. But I only have 2 dogs.
What a dick. I'm offended.
I'm not falling for that bait, that clearly obvious bait. Who can't hear her? She's like 6 feet from the mic. And she knows she could be heard too. Wish there was a shorter path for them to get up there, but I don't really have an easier way to make a shorter path. Hey, I know how not to get hit. You stand out of range when you talk shit. That's how that works. Look at me, I'm a mage. I'm squishy. I need a tank in front of me. Nah, she's definitely more healer class than anything. If anyone hears a tank, it's definitely Winston. He's the one that's always running in trying to get aggro.
That's how Kyle's gonna get it, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Oh, thanks, love. But you're a druid. You can play multiple roles. Why don't you want to be a bard? You'd rather be a tree and a boomkin? I've always been a boomkin. Even when the patches and boomkin was the very bottom of the DPS tree, I was still a boomkin, locked in for life. From the highs of Crit Chicken to all 7 X-Packs, where they... To be fair, though, at least one druid DPS was always fairly high up. You were just unwilling to hop off of your boomkin. Really? I always remember Druid being fairly high up. Because we always used to joke about how Druid was WoW's, like, favored baby class. Like, it was the one always getting buffed, and there's a reason I played a lot of Warlock and Panda. That's fair. What are you talking about? Hunter's always getting nerfed. And I can remember lots of expansions where all 3 specs were not in top 10. Paladin does get a lot of love. Paladin was my first class. Back when I didn't understand the game. I got all the way to 36 using a 2-hander, and I was spec'd holy. I was 36 in vanilla WoW. Holy spec, rocking a 2-hander in Stranglethorn Vale. And then I respec to Prot and never went back. Industry has come to a standstill. Meanwhile, Rogue was out in the rain looking in through the... I don't know, man. Rogue had too much love early WoW. I think that's why they overcompensated in later WoW, and Rogue just really started to peel off, because early WoW, man, Rogue was disgusting. I 100% think that's why Rogue continued to get like routinely nerfed every expansion. About to run to the gas station or anything? Yeah. Just grab me an AP. I'm good. I haven't had an Arnie in a while. Oh, got me good then. You're gonna come back, right? You're not pulling. I'm stepping out for a pack of smokes. All right, let's get some more housing and stuff in because I need to expand our food as well. Now, how do I want to do this? Where do I want to slap our stairs? I guess we could sacrifice a house here. We don't need to stack a house right here, and this could be our platform out. Then we come down here. We got berries and carrots. No, hear him again. Alright, then we can move the grinders up here. Perfect. Just showing up at your door. Want to save money for May/June for a road trip? Yeah, like I said, you lock down dates, buddy, and I can start squirreling away. And the road trip is I'm coming to get you, right? And then you're flying home, not the other way around. I'd have to ride back sometime around then, so I will get dates soon. All right, yeah. Just let me know as soon as you know dates, and we can start putting something actually on paper. I'm sure Corgi Girl will as well, because I'll also have to make sure that she'll be fine without the car while I'm gone. Yeah, it's all just gas ain't that expensive, as it's up to $3.50 a gallon. I gotta think what I would want to hit while I'm up there too. It'll go down by then. Plus, is there stuff you may want up here to get also? Yeah, well, a lot of it's stuff I can't take with me. Obviously, like food places. Yep, I wasn't gonna name names out loud, but obviously, a Royal Pizza place, of course. Um, there's a good chance I may not be coming alone as well. And if that's the case, if Corgi Girl comes with, then there'd be a lot more to that we'd want to go do. No, no, she knows that. We'd also have to figure out something to do with the dogs as well. So if she were to come, So that's why for sure I'd have to figure out dates and stuff, and then really pick and choose what I'd want to do while I was grabbing you. And of course, on the way back down, we'll make sure we hit a Bucky somewhere too. Get some jerky and some beaver nuggets. And the Buck of Caramel. That is the best part about a road trip, man. I do love hitting the Buckies. Although, hopefully I'll actually be hungry when they're there. I want to try some of their fresh food. I've heard their fresh prepared food is like their barbecue apparently is like out of this world good. It just feels weird to be saying, that about gas station barbecue. Yeah, go get your stuff, bro. Oh yeah, now we're sitting good. Look at all this lumber good. Now we can start expanding our industry over here. Although we're gonna have to figure out something to do with power because it's just not gonna cut it. Alright, I guess we can also finally make some beds, and then we can stop worrying about bumping into injuries. Because then by the time all that housing and stuff is finished, this should really, we should have plenty of workers to employ there, so that'll work out. I do love the new look of these. I like the stacked log look versus just, it used to just look like planks that were all like almost like parts of the dam. No, they even rechanged the dam. It used to be a lot smoother instead of like the wood like plank look. Does anything still look like it used to, or did they change everything? Fill valve. That's new. A one-way outlet that regulates the downstream water level. That's cool. Yeah, these impenetrable floor barriers. That's what I'm thinking we're going to put on top of these holes. We'll just build some platforms or whatever, and then just build them and to clog those up. I'm just so curious to see if they go off by themselves or if it's something I have to do, like if I get close enough that they activate. Like either way, I'll feel better once this wall's done. And I know a huge flood of poisoned water won't come flooding into our little basin. We don't even have the work. I was debating building the builder's hut and then prioritizing, but it's not even worth it. start looking through this automation stuff. So let's see what's in here. We got a lever, sends a manually controlled signal. Great first step towards automating a settlement. Relay performs a simple logical operations on its input signals. Measures water flow below its arm. Depth sensor. Contamination sensor. Chronometer. Based on time of day. That's cool. Sends a signal based on weather. Monitors power network parameters. Monitors various population housing and workforce metrics. Interesting. Resource counter. Science counter. Indicator. Speaker. Fireworks launcher. Detonator. Timer. Memory. Changes and holds its state in response to specific input sequences. A cornerstone of advanced automation. HTTP lever. An API controlled lever. Humans left a lot of those lying around. Interesting. Unlock once for all settlements. That's also interesting. I think that's the only stuff that unlocks by the all settlements. Yeah, not even the wonders unlocked that way. Interesting. That'll be fun once we get to the point where we can tinker around with some of the automation. Because they had a little bit with like the sluice gates and stuff, but nowhere near as much as what I'm sure we can do now with having like logic gates and such. Oh, you can't build infinitely up anymore? Oh, no. Oh, actually, I think where we have it is high enough, though. Yeah, we're definitely high enough. Perfect. I will delete the top portions of this. We will not worry about it. Perfect. Alright, now we gotta figure out more power stuff as well. This is just moving so slowly. I think it's because of the run-in with this. Wonder if we build... Jesus, how... That's even a good way to get over there. Wonder if we put a dam down here, if that would stop some of the pushback and speed this up at all. Because these water wheels are just so slow. This is such an interesting map. It plays so, because of the way the water flows, it plays so differently from all the other maps I've been on so far. And I'm really having to like think A, how to expand out of here, and then B, like just get some basics working in the way I need them to be working. I mean, I guess we could go in on wind power. Hi, buddy. Hi, pal. Hi. Hello. You got Squeaky? Hmm? Ironic, the one toy named after a sound and you can't hear it. So you got Squeaky. So Squeaky. Yeah, and now Winston has Squeaky. Whew, 1.4K. Oh. Won't be doing the large one for a while. So if we put one here, she's gonna need a ton of space from each other. No, towards them. Yeah, this little like four-way cross intersection where like a bunch of momentum is being hit. I think it's just causing all sorts of slowdowns for our low-pressured water. There's so many of these cores around. Not really sure. Man, it's crazy how much like underground stuff there is here. Look at these just tunnels and tunnels of underground areas. It's interesting, this one's blocked up. What a complex set of tunnels here. Is there a way? Oh yeah, this is where I can see through layers. I was like, I think there's a way for me to do this. Look at this underground network of poison rivers. So weird because I still haven't seen a bad water source. Could I even cap? The hell is that? Yeah, that's a bad water source. There it is. So I'd have to figure out how to get to there. Jesus, that's so buried. That's insane. I have birds? What? No, that's Squeaky. It's a toy that you hear going off. That's one of Winston's first toys and his most obsessive. And it was one of the first toys Tam figured out that he could get Winston's attention with. Tam figured out how to squeak it, and even though Tam can't hear it squeaking, he knows Winston obviously reacts to it in some way and would squeak it to get Winston to try and come play with him. Hi, buddy. No. There's no such thing as TMI with Tam. Is there, buddy? Is there? Is there? You got your bear? Go get your bear. Good boy. Our peaceful little home as a drought approaches. I still want to know about the unstable cores, like what sets them off. So if those are multiple underground rivers, I'm definitely going to be able to just plug up a hole, I think. Just trying to think what's going to be the best way to get over that way. I guess this way. Well, Tam's talking about something. I guess we'll go try and plug this hole first. Actually not sure. I guess by stacking platforms? But now with this height limit, is it even going to let me build that low? I guess we'll find out. That is true. I can go pretty low. Yep. Call me cauliflower because I am roasted. How much are these putting out? Still not much. Ugh. Yeah, it might be considered, not acceptable with all my mental disabilities. I think the preferred term is nutrageous. Man, classic Austin Powers is so good. Why is Dr. Evil hyperlinked? Grab an energy drink, some Zero Dew, and a chocolate-covered payday. I do love paydays. I remember my first year of Boy Scout camp, I got really addicted to paydays, and I just, every time we passed by the trading post, I would stop and get a payday. Spent all my money on paydays. Ironically. Yeah, we're still down 5 workers at the moment. I'm also gonna, I think, add another set of houses over this way so we could put in a rooftop thing right here. Maybe I should do, can I do a storage here instead? No, it doesn't reach still because of the stairs. I can't move the door on these. If the chocolate covered payday had caramel in it, that'd be great. Wait, the chocolate covered payday doesn't have caramel? What's holding it together? So I told him to throw them on the counter and I'd get them. Wait. Little kid at the gas station was trying to buy Takis and didn't have enough, so I told him to throw them on the counter and get them. Ooh, you got conned good by that little kid. Look me dead in the eye and know what he said. Can I get something? Oh, wow. What? And of course you had to reward him for his chutzpah, right? You're like, all right, you little scamp. And he's like, cool. Let me get 80 on pump 3, please. Oh, this is gonna be good. How are you stranded? How did you fall down there? I don't have a way to... Oh, is it because of these stairs? I still don't understand how you ended up where you ended up. Is there... I guess he could probably... Yeah, he could probably just go... I could just do this, I think. And then he could save himself that way. If it requires me to get rid of the metal, then you're boned, buddy. I'm really hoping he asked for a pack of Virginia Slims. Must have been a lot, though. It's taking a minute to write out. This has got to be good. He said, can I get about 350? I knew you were going to meet me, you son of a bitch. Alright, good. We got the stranded beaver. So, what do you actually ask you for? Four Loko? Coors Light? What was the other thing he wanted? Voodoo Ranger. Can I get some of those caffeine pills up at the front, please? He didn't say, he just said free Takis was it. Can't believe you didn't reward his chutzpah. Oh my god, that just started blinking. So, is it because I got close, or was it a timer thing? Which means now poisoned water is going to pour down through here. Explodes in 11 days. He wants in Telefuck the pills with the rhino and the Albert Einstein. Right, so that way you can fuck smarter. Makes sense. Oh, bro, I've tried gas station pills. So I'm aware. It's the only time I've ever gotten the shakes from caffeine. I was back in my Radio Shack days. Yeah, none of the others seem to be blinking, so it's got to be a proximity thing. Now, the question is it going to build these platforms? Yeah, no, it's too far from a district on that bottom one. I knew it. Well, actually, I wonder if once this finishes, I wonder if it'll connect all the way over. Alright, let's take a look at this here. What? Increase sex drive and IQ simultaneously? Hold on now. I gotta do everyone the favor of pulling this up. I'm gonna switch this over just for a second, because this is, oh. I don't have a way to capture just I don't have it set up to capture a, yeah, it'll only look for a it won't look for a Chrome. Yeah, so never mind, I lied. That's hilarious though. I'll throw it up in our Discord actually. Copy link and general. There we go. That way, if anyone wants to see it, it's in the Discord. It's in general chat. It's incredible. There's probably some real shady shit at gas stations. Oh, I'm sure. I already have top viewers. Thank you. Fastest band finger in the West. That's what I love hearing from my mod. I wasn't even going to try. I'm telling you, this right here, this sounds like Elwyn Forest. I've spent enough time out in Elwyn Forest on low-level characters to know that this is very similar notes. Oh, good, it does reach. Fuck yes. Alright, good, we can clog this up then. Oh, no, actually, hold on. We need... to undo this a bit, I think. This needs to be... Perfect. One brother came to visit. I heard the Stormwind theme playing out of nowhere. Nerd had it as ringer. That's incredible. Oh, man. Your brother's my hero. Are you serious? We don't have 150? Oh. Alright, well, I guess we'll just wait on the rest of the science points. Actually, can I just fit... Can it reach that? Yes, it can. Alright, now hopefully that should work out. We'll clog this up and then we won't have poison spilling into our stream. Man, I remember when I first started at GameStop, way back in the elder years, it was like, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months into me being an ASM in my own store, and I had to call tech support for something. And back then, they used to just use game music as the hold music. And I remember it went through its little, like, blah, blah, blah spiel and put me on hold and immediately started playing WoW music. I was like, this is the greatest job in the world. And then after WoW, it went into the Green Hill Zone from Sonic. I was like, this job's great. Back when it was a company run by a bunch of fellow nerds. I just want to see this thing go off in a week. Still get nightmares about RSB. Oh, God. RSBs didn't used to be a thing when I first started. That was something that came out later. Prior to RSBs, they used to encourage store managers to go to other stores and shop used product that they know would sell in their stores. And yeah, basically go to other stores and just get transferred. So, and then, you know, they just decided to officially codify it with RSBs, I guess. It's gonna take so long. There's so many pieces to build there now, and it sucks that we can't even really. Oh, there we kind of we can watch it because of the solid walls that is the levees. You just can't see shit. Oh, same. Some of my absolute favorite working memories and some of the deepest friendships I've ever formed have come out of GameStop. Some of the lowest points of my career have also come out of GameStop. Some of the worst bosses I've ever had have come out of GameStop. houses down eventually too. I guess we could put a double lodge house here, and that fills that up nicely. And then that puts us even with the other stuff. Ever get accused of stealing an iPhone only for them to never apologize or say anything to me after they realized how far off they were? Nope. Never went through that exact scenario, that's for sure. Just hearts, right? 3 days. We are not going to get that hole sealed up in 3 days. I can tell you that right now. So I was accused of it. That's where I got the golden Naruto figure. Yeah, I also should have pilfered stuff out of that prick's office. Two days. I can't wait for this to be a really underwhelming explosion. Gotta move my phone. Why? Can you hear my phone? Shouldn't be able to hear my phone. Weird, I had it sitting on top of its ring, so you shouldn't have been able to hear it vibrate, but I'll move it. Thanks for the heads up. Oh yeah, D&D on Monday. All right, all moved. My apologies. All right, here we go. Half a day. I'll slow down time when this thing goes to explode too. When I first got on, you got a phone call. I kept thinking it was mine. Oh, my bad. I didn't even hear it at all. My bad. Most days my phone's not doing much of anything. All right, here we go. Point 1 day. I got time slowed down so we can really enjoy this explosion. Nope, mistimed that. Alright, that was pretty cool. Didn't go as deep as I thought it was going to. Still just pouring all of this poison water into our... Luckily, I placed the dam really well. Uh-oh. Please, 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 no. Please stay contained. This should fix it. Yeah, it'll fix itself. Okay. But now the problem is this area is all contaminated until this gets dammed up. That's pretty cool, though. So I wonder what the proximity is for it to go off. Like how close you actually have to get. Because by the time that one activated, it was the middle of the night, and there was not there wasn't even like an active beaver or anything nearby. Yeah, we still don't have the 250. We need some more science huts down. Science flow is killing us. Alright. I definitely instantly have a WoW flashback to nighttime in the Barrens as well. Really curious what some of these automation tools are going to be like. And I wonder if they've taken away some of the settings that were built into the sluice like originally. Oh, they took the sluice out entirely. Now it's called a throttling valve and a fill valve. Interesting. Plant 1,000 trees during a single playthrough. Beaver made thicket. We did it. We did it. Yeah, if we could get this clogged up ASAP, that'd be great. Then we can also put down... Yeah, there's a hauler's post. Let's get down a builder's hut as well. go ahead and plot the lodge, and then we're going to put in 2 of the rooftop terrace for them to relax in. And we just need to add path. Beautiful. Just had a furry bowling ball dropped on my beanbag. Which furry bowling ball was that? Cat jumped into my lap with a precision, the 16-pound one. Yeah, I knew where the cat had landed. I just didn't know which. I also don't know which one that is based on the weight. Sorry, I don't know the weight of your cats. Oh, there's a hole from where that core was, where it didn't break evenly, and there's a puddle hole now. O'Malley, the largest, got it. O'Malley sounds like the name of like the local bar I go to. Like that'd be my local hangout bar. And I'll see you down at O'Malley's. I'd like to finish this hole up before I call stream. Oh, we got the platforms being built, so we're part of the way there. It'd be nice if we could get this done before the. I mean, I know we're not, but it'd be nice if we could finish it before the drought came, because then this would just finish drying out on its own, and I wouldn't have to worry. Although it will be satisfying once the last hole is clogged and no more can come up. That'll also be satisfying. Yeah, see how it's starting to dry out on its own? We got 2 days to finish clogging this up. It looks like we could add another lumberjack or 2 over here. It's funny, I could hear that on the couch to the left of me. Oh, D&D officially on Monday. It means I got some writing to do. this one would finish as well, then they could finish this corner too. Although they're still not going to get it done in a day. Alright, let's come over here and we're also going to add 2 more lumberjacks, I think. Please remove the trees. Oh my god, we're also out of water. Oh, because of the drought. Never mind. No. Didn't get it done in time. Still going to come up through. But like I said, it'll be satisfying once it clogs up that last part. And at least water's coming back and we'll be able to drink. Although, we're probably at the point I need to add more water stations too. It's like watching an amoeba or like algae grow through the maze or mold or whatever that was that could solve a maze. Alright, as long as the pumps start going tomorrow, we should be a-okay. Oh, another unstable core is going. Oh, this one is. Okay, so it is not proximity then. It literally is just a timer thing. So I'm really happy I built this wall then when I did. Although, is this... Oh no. Where does this go? Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That also leads to our fresh water source. Shit. Okay. This... I have to prioritize all of this as well because we only have 10 days or whatever. This is bad. This, all the things. At least water's finally starting to come in, so a lot of this dying of thirst shit should go away. I should probably get these other water treatment pints up ASAP as well, actually. And the staircase still isn't done. Not good. Can't believe I missed that. Hopefully that's the only one of those. The underwater like tunnels and aquifers and stuff on these new maps just adds such a new layer of complexity to this game. It's just really cool to have to worry about. All right, we got plenty of water now. No one's gonna die of thirst. Pumping stations are a go-go. I'm telling you, I can hear myself making my way to Westfall right now. You can hear that Knoll laugh as it aggroes you. Seven days. We got a week. Alright, first set of stairs is done. We're not going to make it. I can feel it now. I can feel it in my bones. We're not going to make it in time. It's going to poison our water supply. Come on, Beavers. I believe in you. Five days. Four days and we're still on the second set of stairs. Not great. enough other employees to make the builder's hut worth it, I think. We only have 2 workers available. Well, 3 days. Come on, guys. We have plenty of the materials. What is taking so long? Okay, come on, last staircase. 2 days to build 3 levees. And none of them are Eugene, so it shouldn't take that long. Well, they're finally starting on them at least. We got 1. Nope, 2. Okay, so we're 6 of the way there on the first one. 1.5 days. Come on, guys. Let's not poison our water supply if we don't have to. One full day and we don't even have one of them complete. Some poison is going to get into our water. Hey, this one's almost clogged up though. That's nice. Or it already is clogged up. It is clogged up. Nice. We've at least put a stop to that poison waterfall. Half a day. Not good. Is this the best you can conjure, Saruman? Incredible. Yep, there it goes. Straight into our drinking water. Yep, there it is. Not only is it causing poison water to come out, but it's flooding because of how much water is rapidly flowing into there now. Wow, look at those wheels go, though. Jesus. Yeah, if we could get this, if we could go ahead and get this clogged up, like, ASAP, especially before the poison water gets over here. Oh, no, some people are going to get poisoned, too. We don't have any of the infrastructure put in place to be able to antidote them, so they're just going to slowly die of poison. All right, who's going to be the one to make the sacrifice? Oh, he got out. Just go ahead and delete that top step. That way no one else runs down there for no reason. Oh, now I'm hoping this wall is high enough. I'm starting to worry it is not. So... Alright, we'll just hope to God this gets done in time and no poison water comes the other way. But we still gotta wait on all this poison water to clear out now and return to fresh water. They massacred my trees. Okay, there is a drain back here. Whew, I was worried it was going to flow over our wall. But you know what, we're just going to finish damming that up just to be on the safe side. This is still muddied at best. Oh, we're in a drought right now, that's why. Oh, this is bad. I hope that water can last us the 4 days we have remaining. I wonder if that's why it's draining backwards. I wonder if it actually will fill then, because I didn't notice we went into a drought. Well, it's a good thing we are finishing that then. Still looking okay on the water. 3 more days to go. And during a drought, the map is just so desolate with little pockets of green. It's interesting, the pockets of green indicate that there's underwater, is where the underwater aquifers and stuff are. I guess this water is not contaminated, so contaminated we can't drink it. 2 days. Hey, we finally have enough points. We can unlock metal. Ugh. What are we, swimming in Mountain Dew Code Red? Man, could you imagine swimming in a pool of Code Red? That'd be incredible. I mean, any Mountain Dew flavor would be good. Actually, a pool Baja Blast sounds incredible. A pool Baja Blast and a hot tub of nacho cheese. Alright, half a day. We still have food and water. We definitely made this. Now, the question will be, how filled does this area get back here? Although we almost have this fully blocked off, so we'll be alright. Survivor. Survive 5 cycles on 1 map. We did it. We're on cycle 6. Oh, and now this one's about to go. Incredible. What a new... I don't know, it's cool. It just adds a sense of, I don't know, urgency, I guess. Alright, this should only become more blue as the day goes on. Because there shouldn't be any more pollution taint, so it should just be getting out the tainted water that's in there. It tain't what you do, it's how you do it. Perfect. This is restoring the nice, clean, beautiful blue water. I'm just curious how much this is going to fill back here. I guess just to this lip, and then it'll start pouring that way again. But I was really worried it was going to come bursting through over the top. I just don't know that once this one goes where I guess it'll still just pop off here. Well, either way, I feel better with this all blockaded up, with this being a proper wall. And then we can take back all these materials. Nope. Nope. Just the one, thank you. There we go. Well, perfect. Now that everything's at a nice, calm balance, restored, we got plenty of food, plenty of water, everyone's safe, everything's blocked off. This is almost done. I think we'll go ahead and wrap up here. I do want to check out the automation and stuff soon. I don't know that I'll stream this again. This is just a tad slow paced, I think, especially um, since I don't have a ton going on in chat at the moment. Um, so we'll probably jump back into Harry Potter when I hop on again. But very excited now that there's achievements and a bunch of new stuff to explore in Timberborn. I'm very, very excited to check this out. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and save it and we'll call it here. Beaverton upon Damford. I'm loving all of the new like map mechanics with the underground channels and stuff, and then the timers. Yeah, it's cool. I really like the update, and congratulations on Timberborn on hitting 1.0 launch. That's awesome. It's been hella popular since early access, so congrats on them for making it to 1.0. But alrighty, I'm gonna call it here, everyone. Thank you everyone for hanging out and stopping by, and I will see you guys later.